Yo, what's good? Welcome back to Nxt Gen Amolytics. On today, I'll be navigating through the MLB slate, showcasing the batter versus pitcher slate feature on Nxt Gen Amolytics. Let's get into it. So on this page, you'll see the starting pitchers for the day. Right now, it's filtered to all hitters, but for instance here, you want to see who's struggling against left-handed batters. You got Grayson Rodriguez at the top here, giving up a high weighted OBA, low K to walk rate, swing and strike stuff is not there as well. But ideally here, you want to see where pitchers are struggling at, and then click into their profiles here to see exactly what their arsenal consists of. So starting out here, we can click into Grayson Rodriguez facing Colorado today. Let's filter it to left-handed batters. What is he throwing? So going down here, he's throwing his four-seamer at 55%. Also getting hit up there at a 535 weighted OBA, 2 home runs, 21% walk rate as well, low whiff, and then goes change up, 250 there, not too bad, not giving up much power there, with a 250 slug as well. And then he throws his curveball a little bit there as well. And then going down here, you can see the batters from Colorado. So Troy Johnson's hitting that pitch mix decently. But let's get into it. Let's go four-seamer there. Let's see how Colorado's doing. So Rumfield 367, 468 weighted OBA, 3 home runs. Okay, decent there. Let's go back up here. See, where's this four-seamer getting hit up at? So obviously you got the center of the plate. That's where he's missing. 9.6. So here I'm selecting zone 2 and 5 for those pitches to see how exactly Colorado batters are doing there. So Rumfield has 2 home runs with the 18% barrel there. Let's see these events. So when did he hit that home run? He hit that home run about 3 weeks ago now. And then one at the beginning of the year. So he's in a good situation here. Not gonna lie. Let's see. Let's filter it down to the last 14 days. Not so good in the last 14 days. 16% K. Small sample size here though, but just trying to go into depth of how they're doing. Okay, McCarthy just hit one yesterday against that four-seamer against Soriano. So he's seen it pretty well. How many pitches is that? 13 pitches. Johnson, okay. Got that four-seamer. So let's clear this. He is getting some Ks with this changeup though, so we need to see. He's not really throwing it in the zone much, or no, people aren't hitting it in the zone. So let's go these bottom 2 right here. It's throwing these at 10.8% of the time. Okay, Julian's hitting that. McCarthy has hit it, but only 3 PAs. Rumfield 222, 11% K. I do like that for Rumfield. 33% K. He struck out once. Yep, against Skeens. Me personally, I don't necessarily like this matchup. Only lefty I would necessarily take from them is McCarthy. He's doing decently well against that. Where does it go? Fastball 255, not bad, and he's hitting the zones that Rodriguez is struggling in as well, but not necessarily something that I would take here, but possibly him or Rumfield to go yard. Let's pick somebody else here. Burrows from Houston, who's a lefty on Pittsburgh. They got a lot of lefties, so he may get hit up. Let's look into him. So 324 batting average to lefties. Okay. And actually, you don't have to sort this by the percentage that he's using them. but you do want to see a decent high percentage here for the pitch. So right now I'm going to go by weighted OBA. So his fastball, he's throwing 32% of the time, and he's giving up a 502 weighted OBA. Let's see, where is he throwing? Look like he's going top of the zone a lot. Let's go here. In this, we're expecting them to miss. Like these are obviously, like if you throw it down the center plate in the league, you know it's going to get hit. However, we're expecting them to miss here, in which he's throwing it in the middle of the plate at 7.3% of the time. So it's okay to filter to that. So you got Lowe here, who's batting a 760 weighted OBA, 5 home runs, 15% K rate against that four-seamer in those zones. So they got quite a bit of lefties on their team. I had to think about that for a second. 35% barrel rate too. Let's see when he last hit a home run. So he hit one about 2 weeks ago, about a little less than 2 weeks ago. He hit one against May in that zone. Okay, what is he doing against his secondary pitchers? He's throwing that changeup. Are you getting any Ks with it? No, he's not. Let's look at this. We can look at this curveball. He's using a decent amount of time. So 15.7% there. Let's go there. Not a lot of PAs. Did strike out there once. Does have a double. You can go back to last season too, just so you can have a bigger sample size. So saw that pitch 19 times in those zones. Does have a home run there, as well as a strikeout. So Lowe's in a decent position here. Let's look at that changeup real quick. Look like he's trying to go outside zone there. He's getting in trouble in that, in the middle there. I want to see if he can hit this away. See if he can hit that away or not. So this is 2025. He did not hit it last year, 160. She's only a 12% K rate though. Do like that. And he's hitting it this year. Let's see. Double home run. Wow. He just saw it this weekend against Matthews. Almost hit it out to 343 feet. So I like Brandon Lowe in this position against Burrows. Definitely like this. So that's the first one I do like, Brandon Lowe against Burrows in Houston. Let's keep going though. Let's see here. Me personally, you see a couple lefties here. I don't like going same side. I like going Platoon. However, if you do like, to go same side, if you find a lefty that hits lefties well, you can. This Lovelady, he's an opener here. It's actually McCullers that's going to be bulk relieving in that game. So that sucks sometimes when they do throw an opener out there for a struggling pitcher. However, in that game, as I mentioned, you'll see McCullers come out there for Washington. So let's look at one more lefty. Let's see here, you got Italian. Italian's getting barreled. You got Flaherty. I think he's in Tampa Bay too. I want to say, yeah, let's go Flaherty here. Let's go lefty. What are you throwing? So see what I mentioned here with filtering by, not filtering, but sorting by weighted OBA. He's only using that changeup 3% of the time. So it's not a pitch that I'm necessarily going to look into, but this slider, he is getting hit up here. 24% of the time he's throwing this slider. He's landing here quite a bit. Let's see where he's getting hit up. So let's grab these two. And possibly, let's just grab this middle one too. Got our Aranda here. Simpson's pretty good too at putting the ball in play. So he just hit a home run against that slider the 25th of May. Does have a couple singles, did strike out there. But he's putting the ball in play. Let's see if 2025 he has a little bit more of a sample size. Okay, 10 PA, 444. 31 times he saw that pitch. Okay, decent. Let's clear these zones. Let's go. You're not going to see a knuckle curve a lot. I'm not going to lie. Did strike out there. Let's see. Okay, 2 out of 6 there. Let's look at this year. Double and a fly out. Only saw it. He's seen the pitch 10 times, but only 1 PA. Strikeout 2. So got to be careful there. Let's see how many. 25% strikeout rate. Decent. That's decent. So you got to look into that when you are, looking at this. What pitch are they throwing for strikeouts? And how is that batter doing against those? Let's see if he's hitting that fastball, though. Looks like these. Okay, going back down here. Aranda's 294 here, 15% K. Simpson's in a good place here too. Does hit that fastball. 23% barrel for Aranda as well. Can strike out though, as I mentioned, that knuckle curve. Home run. 106 off the bat. 104. Decent here. Decent. I'll say I like Aranda to put the ball in play here against Flaherty. 21% K. Let's see what where's most of that K coming from? That slider, sinker. And he's only seen one knuckle curve. AB. Yeah, I like him to put the ball in play here. I think he's like batting number 2 in Tampa's lineup, and I believe this matchup, it's in Tampa Bay. So Aranda's the second batter that I like on today, lefty against Flaherty. It is a decent amount of pitchers on here struggling with lefties. Who's on the Athletics? They got Cortes, Soderstrom, Kurtz. He could get in trouble there. It is in, I believe, where's this game at? In Chicago. Not giving up a high average there, but is giving up power. And a low ground ball, fly ball right there. So his fastball is getting sent. And the changeup. Let's look at this fastball real quick. And you can hover over these zones to see exactly what's going on in that zone. Lost my dang voice. Okay. Looks like he's trying to go outside to lefties with that 4-seamer though. So I'll go there. Okay, not. Cortes does have a 14% barrel there. Let's see last year. 286 isn't bad. 0% strikeout rate. Love that though. You're putting the ball in play. That's what you got to do. Kurtz had a 60% barrel rate against that last year. Let's look at this changeup real quick. This changeup's getting launched. Honestly, at this point, might as well click all of them. So Kurtz has a 33% barrel there. Cortes, what, 18.2? This is honestly a matchup that I'd be looking home run for. He just hit it on the 24th against Michael King. Decent here, I'm not gonna lie. Not necessarily something that I'm taking, but I would look Cortes or Kurtz there to go yard. All right, going back to the table, let's look at some right-handed batters. Got the Athletics corner here. I don't know who Gage Jump is. I'm not gonna lie, I've never heard of this guy. So he started one time against Seattle. Must be young. Here wise, I would be looking corner. Let's see what he's doing. Okay, Horner's not hitting this at all. That's about the only righty that I'll be looking in this lineup to do that too. So he is hitting the fastball. What are you not hitting? Oh, the changeup. Cannot hit that changeup, but is hitting that fastball that I expect a young pitcher to lean in on the road as well. That's iffy there. I trust Horner though. Horner's a great hitter. Let's go last 30. So 143. Saw it 31 times. May stay away here, but I will say again, young pitcher on the road. He's gonna lean that four seamer. I expect Horner to sit on it. I'll skip that one though. I don't look too good. Got Flaherty here. 11.9. And now that I notice it, so when you filter to a platoon side, left-handed pitchers are going to be compared against left-handed pitchers, and right-handed pitchers are going to be compared against right-handed pitchers. Because if I'm selecting right-handed batters and what they do against those batters, it's no point of comparing the same side to the platoon side. It's a different angle at what the pitchers are coming out at, you know, and right-handed batters naturally hit left-handed pitchers better and vice versa. So if you see, for instance, I'm sorted here descending order of weighted OVA, and you got the top two being in the bottom 20 percentile, but you got another lefty here who's in the second to last percentile, and he's dark red versus Flaherty here, right-handed pitchers in the last 20 percentile too. So that's why you see the different coloring there. I will look at Lauer. He's been struggling this year. So what are you? That cutter 16%. Let's look at this cutter real quick. 7.3. So he's leaving that in the middle of the plate. Let's see what they're doing. So not a lot of Marte is who I'm looking for right now. How many times did you see it? Only 3 times. So pitchers aren't necessarily missing with that cutter in the middle of the plate. Do like the 0% K there. Not a big sample size though. Let's see, hold up. Where else are you throwing it? You're trying to go. Let's go up in the zone. Okay, only 3 pitches seen there. 167 against that last year, 33%. Okay. But he's throwing that 16% of the time, so I'm not going to put too much weight on that pitch. Let's go this four-seamer. Still kind of going up in the zone. Looks like that's where he wants to be. Let's go all three. So now we're looking at that four-seamer at the top of the zone, seeing what they're doing there. So Marte was not hitting that last year either. So may stay away from this. Let's see what he's doing this year. Small sample size of batting 400. 2 singles. He's not getting much air on it at all. Let's go fastball in general. Okay, 300 is not bad. 63 times. Just hit 2 doubles off Quintana on it. How fast is he throwing this? 90? Not bad. I don't like what he's doing in those zones. It is a small sample size there. I will say that much. Let's see what he did full season wise last year. 277, only a 12% K rate. I do like that. Perdomo's hitting it pretty well. Okay, he's not slugging at all. 12% whiff. I'd say I trust Marte in this position against Lauer. Lauer, a pitcher that's struggling. This year got traded. Well, I think got released from Toronto and picked up by the Dodgers. I say I trust Marte in this one, so he's another one that I like on today. Okay. I will look into this Lovely. I did say he's an opener. However, the righties on Miami, Lopez, as well as Edwards, can hit left-handed pitching. Okay. Let's go to the sinker real quick. Not really in the zone at all. Look like he's trying to go outside corner on him. I'm going to just go here. Okay, not a big sample size there. So both Edwards hitting 400, Lopez 625, 0% K, so I do love that. Okay, I like that. Not bad there. As I mentioned, they're only going to see him for probably 1 plate appearances, and then McCullers is going to come in, but McCullers is struggling. That's why they have an opener here for him. So you got to keep that in mind. .635. He's throwing it over here a bit. Seems like he likes to go outside. What is this? His four-seamer? No, it's sweeper. Okay, upward 0% K though. I do like that. This is very small. Oh, I'm still 2025. So Lopez has 1 strikeout there. Let's go 2026. It's a very small sample size. Let's go just a sweeper in general. So batting 250. 250, not bad. 0% K, that's what I like. 167 last year though. It's like 2024. 500. And 23. Was not playing. Not bad there. You don't see a sweeper much from a lefty on righty. I feel like. Oh, he's seen him. The 20s, the 9th of May. He's seen him line out. Okay, so they must have won an opener before. Yeah, they had to. That was the first inning. Yeah, no, I like this. Lopez is the next one that I like. He's seen him already. We can go to just to showcase that real quick. Let's go to that. So let's go look at his history against Lovelady. Where he's starting to, he's an opener, but so he's only seen him twice. It is chasing though. I don't like that chase. So it's such a small sample size, so I'll say I'm comfortable there. He's gonna see McCullers on the back end of this, and he's seen him already. So, and he's seen that sweeper, and he put it in play. That's what I like. He put it in play. So I like Lopez there as well against Lovelady to open up with, and then McCullers coming in. And let's grab one more. Order. We'll look at Abbott. You got Witt and Garcia here. So that four-seamer, decent bit. And you're landing in the middle of the plate. Now let's look here. Got a 333 for Witt. 16% barrel. Okay, not bad. C 2025. 300. 0% K. Okay, 2024. 500 there. Okay, he can hit that four-seamer. Let's go change up. Sorry my voice sound like this. I don't know why I'm losing my voice. Change up. I'll go here. Do not like that 143, but that was 24. See if he's seen it this year. 250, 0%. Oh, and he homered against it. Let's look at it. Detmers in April. Not bad. I do like he's putting it in play. Gotta charge up the computer. We're about to end it today anyway, though. Let's see, 350 last year too. I'll say what's the last one that I like there? 11% barrel. Okay. And let's see if Witt's seen him yet. Has seen him 0 for 3. Fly out 316. 366 line out. Not bad. Let's see what he's pitching him though. So he's throwing that four-seamer for sure. Okay. Yeah, I like Witt here. But that is it for today. If you have any questions, please let me know. I will do this more frequently, go through the slate. I'll give you a couple spots that I like and go from there. I thank you guys. Have a good one.